Hello, guys. Welcome back to Japan, where we are the daimyo of Hosokawa, and we are trying to unify Japan and form the Japanese shogunate of Japan. Now, last time we left off, we had been expanding into other realms, and yeah, things have been going pretty swimmingly from there. We've expanded ourselves. We have we've taken EO, we've taken all these guys, so we've gone quite bigger, much higher development. Our development size is now at about our development is now at 101. And yeah, so the Renaissance has spawned. So I've actually been developing in my capital, which is farmlands, in order to get the Renaissance. So I think with about 2-3 more ticks we should have that. So that's going to be one of our goals for today. Also I'm going to be conquering Owari, so that when colonialism spawns, can also get colonialism by developing it in that province as well. If you look over here, we're actually building a castle here because we don't have a fort in a capital city, which makes it quite easy to siege us down compared to the other places in the area. So we have actually gone about to build a castle there with money that we got from several wars. Um, yeah, so things are going swimmingly in that regard. We've been having some serious issues with unrest, war exhaustion. So I've been taking a long break in between to get our war exhaustion down and our manpower up. At this point, I'm pretty sure we're strong enough to beat the shogunate with 88.5% relative power. We have 118% relative power to him, and then yeah, we have some good alliances. We have no, not Hatakeyama, was this guy. So we have Utsuoniyama, and we have this guy, and this guy is gonna help us when we're taking over him. So yeah, we're gonna take hopefully these two promises. We can give him maybe one or two of those. So that's gonna be our goals for this episode. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys back in, show you what is going on, and we're gonna start by actually getting Renaissance. So this guy is Tech 4. So we actually had to tech up in our military in order to stand our ground against other people. But now that we have that, we can go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, looks like we're just short, but we should be able to get it with dip. Clergy, merchant guilds, demand dip support. They need influence of 25 or greater. So let's see. We have do you have any development 10 provinces? 11. So if we give this to the merchant guilds, unless we give it to the burghers, okay. So we give this to the merchant guilds. That will increase their influence to 35.6. And if we ask for that, that's going to give us 50. Okay, so how can we increase their influence? Influence 45 or greater, influence 40 or greater. So we need to give them one more province. Yamato, Kishi, Oyo, Yao. I think this should be no, it's not possible. All right, is there anywhere that's relatively cheap to develop? This is development cost 20, development cost 25, development cost 15. So it's gonna have to be here 7, 8, 9, 10. So with that, we can give that to the merchant guilds, yeah. And then with that, we can come over here and say that should be 100 now. No, that should be, just give us 100 now, and then we can increase that even further if we say recruit a minister, and then grant admiralship with that. So that's 84%. So we can get that full 150 dip and also get that contribution. Although we don't really need that for now, so we're gonna hold off. And with that, if we come over here and say develop that province, that's actually gonna give us. Let's see, it should tell us here. Doesn't seem like it's a Renaissance plus 6%, and it's currently at 97. So with that, we have gotten Renaissance over here, and we can actually embrace it immediately with 108 tech cost. But I think I'm actually gonna hold off for that for now. And yeah, we're gonna move down and prepare for our next war. Gonna pull out of here and get this going. I don't think we're gonna have naval dominance, which is quite annoying. But yeah, that's fine. If we build up, actually, let's see if we can build up a couple more of these. Get it to 10. That should be good. Because I do believe that that's actually our current mission to get that up to yeah. So we should get that to 10. That would be very good. It shouldn't take too long, especially now that we have a capital here. So that should mean that's gonna be much harder to get past our defenses in the future. So with that, we're more than ready to. I think we're actually gonna. I don't want them to have these lands directly, so I'm gonna declare war. Ito, no, why not? Ito has a truce with Oichi. Well, until when do they have that truce? They have a truce till 14. 1464. I think we can wait for 2 years. I think we can wait for 2 years. If that's the case, I'm actually gonna pause this recording until it's 2 years time. Then I'll bring you guys back in when we are ready to declare that war. So 1464, mark the date. I'll bring you guys back in. Thank you very much. Bye bye. All right, guys. Welcome back, and we are ready to go. We're ready to declare this war, and are ready to dominate this entire area. With this one fell swoop, we should be able to defeat everybody else in this area. So, with that in mind, let's begin. I'm gonna be a bit cheeky here because I just don't want those guys to occupy the province for a weekend. So it says 9th of March, post there, and then we say declare war against these guys. Ito coming for some land. I'm actually gonna go for Sengoku. So yeah, if I can get those guys, we actually gonna check something. Oh, it looks like we're gonna come in anyway, even if we don't give them land, because we don't have time for it. All right, that's fine. Send that in and let us begin this. Oh, come on. I didn't even consider that might happen. In that case, we're gonna get these guys out over here, and we're gonna move him up into here like that. That was a bit rookie on my part. So yeah, we have these guys in. Detach, come over here. Detach, come over here. I wonder if this promise I got a claim on. It doesn't seem that way. Yeah, it doesn't seem that way. So you should be happy with just that. And yeah, then from there we'll see what exactly we are dealing with. We are against 11,000, 12,000 of us. All right, in that case, I'm gonna have to send this guy back there immediately because that's the guy with the siege pip. So now that we have these guys all over here, the capital fort is in this area. So I'm gonna, the port is here. Although the port is here for these guys, I should be big enough to detach a blockade and move over here without having to worry about their size. So with that, we should be more than ready to deal with these guys. And yeah, with our capital forts, they don't even have enough men to siege our guys down. So that was definitely the right move to make, getting capital forts over there. Because we now that we found number them, they can't even siege us down. Although maybe actually giving the garrison a bit more time to replenish, it's still fine, I guess. Yeah, it's not too big of a deal. So let's actually look. If we were to take all of this, why did Toki join in? If we were to take all of this, come on, this is very annoying. Shiku's this, this, and this. So Ito will be happy. So yeah, that should be what we're gonna get. And then coalition is gonna be nobody that's gonna be relevant after this war, especially because this is gonna be taken down during that time. Amagao is actually something we should look at. Where are they? All right, doesn't seem too big of a deal. So none of these guys have capital forts. Maybe Toki might have. Yeah, it seems like Toki does have capital forts. So I'm gonna have to piece those guys out. Let me start with Ishiki. Once I am done with these guys, I'll move up into Ishiki and take those guys out. Oh yeah, we also had this disaster taken up, but it should be fine. It's not. I don't really see why it would be a problem. Yeah, once I'm letting their loyalty tick back up. So once it's at a point that it's getting too high, I'll just revoke it from them, and they shouldn't even be angry since our loyalty would have ticked back up hopefully by that time. Yeah. And other news, this is also going to be done very soon. So with that, we can move over to these port. Yeah. So decisive victories. That is the name of the game. Because I think I haven't been playing too smart with this. I've just been yeah. I guess don't forget what I'm saying. It's fine. So that would be my second formed nation achievement, I do believe, because I don't think I've got. I don't have Russia. I don't have Germany, but I did get Italy in that last campaign. So yeah, that would be my second. And we do have a good amount of manpower, so I don't really mind getting that attrition. So once we have this, which should be the strongest power in the area, and then from there we can begin to push up into Italy, into the north. And I think I'm actually going to leave these guys for now because I don't really need to eat them up immediately. Once I have all of this, then I can just get Koto, which will make me the regional leader of the area, and then from there I can just go in. Especially if we have Usuyoma, which is our only rival-looking nation in this side. Once we're done with Toki, so yeah, Utsuyoma should be our ally, which should not be a big problem. So we'll take all of these guys out before we attack Koto, and then with that in mind, we should have no issues with subjugating the rest of Japan. What the heck? Seriously? Alright, move those guys over there then. Move them back up here, and then move these guys over here. And with that, especially because we have a siege general, that should mean that this should fall much quicker than it was falling before. I think I'm actually going to leave everyone there just to get this over and done with quickly. Let me see how much this takes down per though. You could troublemakers abolish attacks. That should be fine. Hello. 10069, and it goes down to 10044. So the attrition is actually very negligible, which is fine. Even though we're not getting anything extra from having them here, I just like to have all my guys in one big stack, which would mean that we should not even be attacked. I find that when you kind of split them up, these guys attack into the big stacks even though they know they can't beat those stacks, which actually drains your manpower even more than if you were to focus on them out completely. I think I'm actually going to tell Iki to move up here, just so they can be in position by the time Ito, alternatively move up there so that they can be in position by the time I begin to move into these lands, especially which is going to be now. So with that, I'm going to move up into Tango. So hopefully they should come by and aid me, which should be what we need to deal with these guys pretty easily, I'll say. With that in mind, I'm actually going to move these guys over here, get that attrition and that war exhaustion taken up as we blockade all of their provinces. But we're definitely going to be having some issues with aggressive expansion. But it's going to be against all these guys. Can't really stack up against me, so it's not going to be a big deal. We'll be able to beat them regardless of whether the fact that they are angry or not. Although it's definitely going to be a fairly hard fought battle. So what do numbers look like now? 6,000, 24,000. This is what kind of province? Just a normal province. In that case, I can just get 2 and then move them over here. That actually costs how many per? Alright. And we still have truces with who? We have truces with Yamana, Amagawa, and Nakamatsu. So once we're done with this, we're able to move into these guys immediately and eat 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with that we should have the south completely subjugated. A strong ally in the north. I'm going to weaken Toki with this war, so everything should be fine and dandy. Both fine and dandy. In the meantime, we no longer need Ito on this province, so we can just go ahead and say nothing. Ito should also move over here. Thank you. Alright. So things are progressing rather nicely, I would say. We're well on track to get these guys by 1450. Yeah, we should go on track to get 1450 because that's 1470. So we have about 20 years more if we're going to get it by 20 years more to get it by 1500 is what I'm trying to say. 20 more years to get it by 1500, which should be we're on track is what I'm trying to say. We are on track with that. When I piece out Ishiki, I'm going to be taking pull out from there. I'm going to be taking this and this, which is going to be aggressive expansion with wow, that is actually a problem. Actually no, it's not a problem. Aggressive expansion is just a number. 111, yeah, that should be fine. Although I am going to want to improve relationship with anybody that's looking a bit too strong. Oichi and Sapake. Alright, in that case we're gonna send a diplomat to Hatakayama. Although they are about to be destroyed, Toki's gonna have a truce, so it's no problem. These guys only have 3k. These guys only have 3k. Although, okay, this is actually our overlord, so that's not gonna be a problem at all. We're gonna pull out from here and send that over there. And hopefully those guys have enough money to pay for our siege. What is our thing actually looking at right now? We have 1.60, so it's still quite cheap. With that in mind, we're gonna go ahead and say Ishiki. Oh, come on. Plot of these guys then. Say Sue for peace over here. And that should be what? Why are they saying no? We have them. In that case, we're gonna go down, deal with these guys some more. Yeah, they pretty much blocked us off, and they do have capital fort, which is annoying. Okay, let's take that. Let me make sure that they're locked in first. There we go. And make sure we still have that discipline guy, because oh no, he actually died. Oops. And we need that. We need those two guys, so it's not a big of a problem. Yeah. With that, we can't even siege them down anymore. That's how big that battle was. Let me actually check if we can piece out Ishiki now. That should be looking much easier now that we have that. 142, 154. So length of war, military strength, ally in war. Okay, that's ticking down, but it's a bit too slow for my liking. We're going to be going into some more depth, it seems. Yeah, we're going to be going into some more depth, which is annoying, but it's not much we can do about that. Okay. Let's see if they have any money for us. Ask for contribution from the merchant guilds. No. Alright, seems like that's actually ticked out, so we have no issues with them anymore. As I told you, like, it's not going to be too big of a deal, so we don't always need to deal with those guys immediately. So 5 legitimacy, 5 prestige, yeah, whatever. We're going to be going into more depth anyways, so it's not too big of a deal. Our depth's currently costing us interest of 0.19, which is, as I said, it's alright. Yeah. In the meantime, let's keep on looking at Ishiki. Once that goes down, they are at so war exhaustion, acquired purposes. So ally in war, length of war, military strength, was keeping that up, although it should be ticking down pretty quickly, I'll say. Yeah, we've taken another loan, which is kind of annoying. But once we have this fort down, then that should be fine. And since Owari is the province I was looking for with farmland, I'm actually going to be taking that when I'm piecing these guys out. So that's going to be Toki, so for peace, giving all of your money, which is going to be 19. That's awful. All reparations and Owari. And then Yamana, Satake, Buichi. So that should be a good amount of prestige and a good amount of money. And then that, I guess, as I said, is not too big of a deal at all. It's no problem really. Although that current cost is going to be quite annoying. Let me actually see how much this is spread, if it has spread at all. So yeah, it is spreading, although it's spreading really slowly. Looks like Kyoto is actually doing pretty well with that. Koto. I wonder why this of all places is the capital. So the siege of that is over. We can now say Toki, sue for peace, and they should give us all that we want. Should I take that as well? No, that's just being greedy. We don't really need that. We take those later. Release Osagawa though, so that should be make them much easier to eat up in the future. Send that demand in, and they are destroyed. Thank you very much. Fine. What's next? Strengthen the shinobi. As I'm not gonna get espionage ideas just for that, which is quite dumb. 109, that's fine. Boost that. Then with that, we should be more than able to piece Ishiki out, especially before they get that done. So this is why I hate this mod sometimes. Alright, move in here. Sorry, not this mod, this game. It's gonna be 66.8, should be fine. What should we do with that? There we go, thank you very much. And they are still on medium. What? That makes no sense. I think it has something to do with the Japanese area, because it's not like this anywhere else in the game. Let me actually move into there. It seems like they're actually doing that for us, so that's not too big of a deal. Just chase them down. Thank you. So with that, we're gonna piece them out all of your money. Yeah, aggressive expansion with who? Oshiki, blah 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 blah. No problem. Send that demand in. Thank you very much. Then with that, we can repay those loans, which is what we need. And looks like brutal corruption. Why is this so high? Alright, reinforcement is actually quite expensive. Let's go ahead. I'm actually going to reduce this just so that this is a bit cheaper. Get that going. I wonder how much it costs to get that now that we have actually increased some more. It's going to be 133.1. It's not a big deal at all. So who's next? Who isn't pieced out? Takeda, who is over where? Over here. And we do bother them. Do they have capital fort? No, they do not have capital fort. So we're going to move in there, take that land out. Yeah. And then from there we should be more than able to piece out Oichi. I think at this point we're actually fairly big enough to say yeah, we can drop that, even though it's still costing us a first Y advisors. Alright, in that case then just keep that up. So we're going to be going back into depth, which is kind of annoying. And what does Kai have for us? When we piece them out, we're going to be getting 147, which should be fine. And then take that out. So yeah, And then I guess that's still a fairly sized coalition, but it's whatever. So who else are we going to be in relationship with? None of these guys matter because they all have 333k stacks. The strongest person in the area is our ally, and then yeah, so it's going to be most of these guys we have truces with anyway. So yeah, as I said before, it's not going to be a problem that we have such high aggressive expansion. Although I do wish we got a different mission. Hmm. All right. I'm okay. I think I'm actually gonna make this episode a little bit longer, actually, so that we can just get this done with. So yeah, that's gonna be fine. Let's actually keep these guys. Go sit down. We don't need them anymore, and then we can just drop that to give us a little bit more money. It's not too big of a deal, I guess. Actually, this is gonna take too long. All right. In that case, I'm gonna peace out now. Thank you very much for watching. No, I'm gonna end the episode here. So thank you very much for watching. Next time we come in, we should be more posed to take over the whole Kyoto Toto thing. So thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.